It's not really wet.
It's not.
Today is Thursday Workday, and Eric should be here any minute. Now, it rained the last 2 Thursdays, and he didn't come. So this garden is looking pretty sad and messy. And we're gonna work on compost and so much more. So, here we go. This compost was the compost from a couple of videos ago that had all the ants in it. And right after that, it rained and it filled up with water. And it's been sitting there for 2 weeks. We're going to put the liquid back in the composter because it was dry in there, which is why I was told from numerous commenters that I got ants to start with. Here. I'm so excited about Christy's composting book, Christy being from Miracle Haven Garden in Phoenix, and she's got me excited about her new book and about composting, so I'm going to be taking a little bit more care with my compost, making sure it's wet. Now, I'm going to be adding all of this stuff. In case you've never seen what oranges look like if you leave them sitting on your dining room table too long, there's absolutely no moisture, and it's just I tell you, these screens are indispensable in the garden. Just get some water cloth from Home Depot or someplace and staple it or nail it to around a frame. And this one is 1/4 inch, right?
Yes.
We got one that's 1/4 inch and one that's 1/2 inch. Okay.
This is compost. This is potting soil.
That's potting soil. This is compost.
Oh, the compost is potting soil.
Right, right.
Yes. So, you Look
at this. So I had just a little bit of ash from the fireplace, and I'm going to put. All right, this is done?
This is done.
Okay. Time to get rid of some of these plants. I think this is done, don't you? Eric is straining out the potting soil from these plants. Okay. Something terrible happened to my cranberry hibiscus.
Hey.
I have to cut the whole thing back. It
Hey.
was just about to bloom.
Because a lot of windy. Rain, heavy.
Something similar happened here with the perpetual spinach. It looks absolutely terrible. And I just assume it's too much water. But this whole thing's gonna have to get cut back. Oh my God, look at those bugs. Look at those bugs. Okay, these are the juvenile milkweed bugs, so they're going to drown in there eventually. And then we'll see what's left. And I'm cutting back the milkweed because we need to send a signal to the... Wait, is that an egg? No. We need to send a signal to the monarchs to migrate. is about a third instar here, and it obviously got knocked off the milkweed. And I am going to replace it. I'm going to save one little section of this for another week, and hopefully it can make it. Get on there. Get on there. Come on. Come on. Oh! There you go. Okay. There you go. Okay. We just have to be careful not to... Oh my gosh, Eric. Look. Doing that, I just discovered another one.
Yeah.
That's not enough milkweed for two to finish their life cycle. Just when I say I'm taking out all the milkweed, I find 3 caterpillars. I can't leave them with nothing to eat. Yeah, bring it all down to that height.
No have nothing.
Yeah, just
maybe here.
Yeah. Yeah, so the orange tie has finished its peppers for the year, and I'm hoping with a good chop back it will come back robust and we will figure out this disease thing. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 edible peppers left and a fig. Boy. So even though we have growth at the end of these branches, I'm just going to make a clean start and chop this plant back. Okay, thank you. I have just texted Jack. I think she's going to tell me to cut it down to the wood and take all the green ones, but I want to be sure. I leave a couple of the thicker greens sometimes. When cut back to the harder wood, just make sure cut right above where the nodes are. Super forgiving plant. Either one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Where? Right here, maybe?
Yeah, because nothing here. Nothing.
Yeah. Do it down there. Right there.
2, 3. Here.
Yeah, right there. Jack said to just leave this red stem Malabar spinach for now, and the leaves will come back from the stem. The perpetual spinach is all gone. And we've pruned the Pekin pepper, the orange tie. We got an orange? Maybe it's
in the bottom.
Oh, it's hard.
No, you put it in the compost.
In the compost? When am I going to get an orange I can actually squeeze and eat?
It's not ready.
Look at all those oranges.
It's not ready.
No, I know. Wow, there must be 100 on that tree. Patty gave me this and I am not going to see it not live. Okay, Eric just pointed out that the compost bin is now...
I mix it over.
There's a migration of ants that were in the compost and now they're coming through the mesh and leaving in mass. They're on the ground. There's millions. Okay, I have an ant problem. I have an ant problem, Eric.
This is not
this is not normal.
It's a million. Something.
The soil's okay, right? If we put it in the ground, then I was just pointing out we don't have to water it. It's a lot of clay, but we can add compost.
No, it's hard.
Well, I think there's a rock in there.
That's okay.
I think it's okay. Yeah, we'll add some compost to that.
It's black.
I know. Oh, watch the worm.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's fine. We're going to put it in the ground. So remember when I planted these peas, they were completely eaten by something. Okay, I'm going to go get some nutrition.
I need a break.
Yeah.
Okay.
Our hole is prepared. I just poured in rainwater mixed with coffee grounds. There is some vegetable, plant food, slow release, and minerals, azomite, and eggshells in this hole, and worm castings. And it's been sitting in a plastic pot, so I'm hoping that going in from wet to wet is good, that it likes wet. hope so, because the ground is soaked. Now once again, I'm just cramming everything together, but I'm hoping that it reaches up above and gets the light and air it needs. The artichoke has been sitting in this pot, in this spot now, for at least 2 weeks, through the rains, sitting in a soaked pot, and it still looks healthy, so hopefully it'll do okay here. And make a well around it, right? Okay. This is irrigation, this is irrigation, this is electric, but there's an irrigation right under here.
Right under here?
Remember?
Where?
See, it's
Where?
that one. Yeah.
Okay. Guys, don't touch it.
That's fine, but let's just leave it higher because
You
uncover it.
can see.
Yeah, so we can see where it is. Yeah.
Okay.
In case we have a leak or something.
Yeah, it's loose because a lot of water. Yeah.
Good.
It's good.
Perfect timing.
Perfect time to do it.
These are the big goose plant milkweeds that he cut off at least 2 months ago. And he didn't have this tool with him that day. Woo. I think the pineapple guava sucks all the water, right?
Yeah, a lot of root.
Yeah, it's...
Break the water.
Yeah. So you don't think it'll survive?
No, not survive.
That's probably why the comfrey's doing so poorly.
See?
You're supposed to plant comfrey near fruit trees. Before you put the fence back, let's check and see if the ground is dry around the... It is?
Believe me.
Okay, well we have a lot of rainwater, so let's use it. Put a well around it, and then we'll just dump like 2 gallons of water on them. Okay.
We need to remove it. See? 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 It's not much water.
Wow.
See?
Okay. So the okra is coming out, and we're going to take out the soil, mix it with some dry biodynamic compost so it's not so saturated, and I'm going to plant seeds. And when I say saturated, I mean saturated. And I already poured a gallon, at least a gallon, out of each pot. You know, we could drill holes in the bottom. Do you have your drill?
Yes. Better.
Yeah, much better. I am going to alternate between beets and radicchio in these 2 planters.
The grass is working very good. The grass.
Oh, good.
See?
In
the container.
Oh, you mean the sweetgrass?
See? Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the best.
Look at that. Gorgeous. Now we're just going to leave them there today. I'm not harvesting any worms because we don't have...
See? Nice.
Yeah, it's just incredible. We have some, but not as much, right?
No, this is the best.
Okay.
See?
Maybe they're at the bottom. But it's fine. It looks fine. You're done.
That's fine.
Okay. I want you to cut back this fuchsia. Cut it all the way back. And you see there's some new growth down here? Yeah, if it's short and it's new, then leave it. But otherwise, cut it back. You don't have to trim California fuchsia, but...
It's dry. It's there.
I know. But you really should. It does better if you cut it back. Yeah, if you... This is a California native, and I didn't cut it back last year. And while you're at it, just take out the bad looking leaves of comfrey. I sealed up these pieces of potato, and I'm going to plant them in these 3 grow bags lower, and then I've saved some dirt back and I'll mound them up as they grow. I'm going to plant these about 2 inches down with this up. Thanks so much for watching this channel, sharing it with your friends, liking the videos, watching till the end, letting the ads play. All of this helps to promote and support this channel, and I really appreciate it. So, I'll see you in the next one. If you enjoyed this video, please watch these. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. And I'll see you in the next video.